This is a city that resembles a seaside city, but is not near the sea. More than 150 years ago, a fire reduced the entire city to ruins. However, after rising from the ashes, it witnessed the rapid advance of American capitalism and became one of the fastest-growing cities in the world. Today, it is the third largest city in the United States, Chicago. Chicago is the birthplace of skyscrapers and an important transportation hub connecting various parts of the U.S. Former President Obama launched his political career here, while former President Trump made his ambitious plans. Legendary athlete Michael Jordan also became an eternal icon here. So what kind of city is Chicago? What exciting stories have unfolded here, and what unique sights can be found? In this video, join us to explore the vibrant and beautiful city of Chicago, the third largest city in the United States. Chicago is a city located in the Midwest of the United States, at the heart of North America. It is an important railway and air transport hub. The Chicago metropolitan area, centered around Chicago and including nearby towns, has a population of over 9 million, making it the third largest metropolitan area in the U.S. after New York and Los Angeles. Chicago is situated in the Great Lakes region, on the southwest shore of Lake Michigan, which is the fifth largest lake in the world, and the largest lake entirely within one country, being 12 times larger than China's largest lake, Qinghai Lake. Looking out at this vast and majestic lake gives one the illusion of being at the sea, which often leads people to mistakenly think of Chicago as a coastal city. Adding to Chicago's seaside appearance is its over 45 kilometers of lakeshore, featuring 24 resort beaches. Among these, the most notable is North Avenue Beach, which is not only closest to downtown Chicago, but also famous for its stunning skyline and diverse water activities. Whether you're basking in the sun on the beach, enjoying an intense game of beach volleyball, or renting a yacht to experience the refreshing lake water, you can enjoy a unique lakeside vacation here. The expansive Lake Michigan once served as a training base for the U.S. Navy. The renowned Navy Pier was constructed by the U.S. Navy in 1916 as a military base and freight dock, but has since transformed into a popular Chicago landmark that combines dining, shopping, culture, entertainment, and recreation, boasting over a century of history. As winter approaches, the long, narrow Lake Michigan generates a large amount of cold air in the northern region that sweeps southward across the lake and into Chicago's urban area. This causes Chicago's early winter to often be quite windy, earning it the nickname the Windy City. Gradually, people began to associate the winds with the empty promises of Chicago politicians, leading to a colloquial interpretation of Windy City as boasting or bragging. Lake Michigan not only brings winds to the city, but also injects its clear waters into the city's mother river, the Chicago River, nourishing the city. However, over a century ago, the Chicago River was notorious as a polluted river flowing into Lake Michigan. To combat pollution, a series of locks and canals were constructed, successfully reversing the river's flow. A significant feat in engineering history. Today, the Chicago River has been effectively managed, and a sightseeing boat ride allows you to appreciate the unique charm of this quintessentially American city. The north bank of the Chicago River, known as Michigan Avenue, is a famous commercial street in Chicago, renowned for its bustling activity and nicknamed the Magnificent Mile. Interestingly, every year on March 17, in celebration of the Catholic tradition of St. Patrick's Day, people dye a section of the Chicago River green, creating a spectacle reminiscent of a real-life version of Emerald City. Many residents and tourists gather on this day to witness the river's transformation, making for a magnificent scene. This non-toxic edible dye can keep the river green for up to 5 hours, creating a unique sight in Chicago. In 1833, Chicago was merely a small town on the shores of Lake Michigan with a population of less than 400. However, the construction of railways and canals created a convenient transportation network, greatly stimulating the growth of industry and commerce. Consequently, Chicago attracted countless newcomers to settle here. Unfortunately, in 1871, Chicago suffered a devastating fire that raged for 3 days, destroying much of the city. 300 people lost their lives, and 100,000 were left homeless, making it one of the greatest disasters in 19th century America. However, after this baptism by fire, the city did not stagnate, but instead rebounded with astonishing speed, shining even brighter. In 1885, the world's first skyscraper, the Home Insurance Building, was completed here. In 1893, Chicago hosted the World's Fair, which showcased the world's first Ferris wheel, taking visitors' sense of wonder to new heights. Chicago was also home to the world's first true futures exchange, which standardized futures contracts. The University of Chicago, founded in 1890, has produced over 100 Nobel Prize winners and consistently ranks among the top 10 universities worldwide. In 1942, physicist Enrico Fermi established the world's first controlled nuclear reactor at the University of Chicago, successfully ushering in the atomic age and contributing to the development of the atomic bomb. As a vital transportation hub in the U.S., Chicago is also the starting point of the famous Route 66, the country's earliest and most renowned highway. Built in 1926, this 4,000-kilometer highway stretches from Chicago to Los Angeles and is affectionately known as the Mother Road by Americans. As the birthplace of skyscrapers, Chicago's numerous skyscrapers showcase the city's grandiosity. The Willis Tower, completed in 1973, is a 442-meter-tall, iconic commercial building that held the title of the world's tallest building for 25 years. The 423-meter-high Trump International Hotel and Tower, named after former President Trump when he was still a real estate mogul, is a mixed-use skyscraper and hotel. Before construction, Trump claimed that he would make this building the tallest in the world, but after the shocking events of 9/11, he scaled back his ambitions, allowing it to become Chicago's second tallest building. Today, Chicago is a vibrant and highly livable modern metropolis, its bustling scene nothing short of amazing. Millennium Park, located in the city center, blends art, architecture, and natural beauty. The park's design harmonizes innovation and aesthetics, as well as the relationship between people and nature, making it the most popular tourist destination in the Midwest. Must-see art highlights in Millennium Park include the J. Pritzker Pavilion, Cloud Gate, Crown Fountain, and Lurie Garden. Among these, Cloud Gate, often referred to as the Bean, is the most distinctive. This 10-meter-high reflective steel sculpture has a mirror-like surface that reflects Chicago's stunning skyline, and the curved underside, nicknamed the belly button, creates additional reflective surfaces, making it a popular selfie spot. Stepping inside the sculpture offers a delightfully distorted view of the space, adding to its charm.